Hello, everybody. Just gonna wait for a couple of more minutes so that others could join us. Please like and share as they come in. Just a few more minutes. Just waiting for others to join us. Happy Sunday. Hello and welcome, everybody. Like and share. Like and share as they come in, guys. So I think I just want to wait for about a minute more and then I'll get started. So hello everybody, welcome back again to my channel. I'm not sure about the lighting. This lighting is getting in my eyes, but I'm just going to put it in the corner. So please like and share as I come in. I guess I better get started because I've only just got an hour or so to be here. It's Sunday, so I can't wait to go snooze right now. Anyway, welcome guys, everybody. My name is Wemimo, and I'm also known as Start Momo 5 and also known as TMO5 Kanduko. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So today, it was a different topic I was actually going to treat, but I found a post. Was it this morning or yesterday? I found the post and I was not really sure if I want to do a live stream or a sit down video about it. And then I felt like obviously I'm going to be working 4 days next. This week I'm going to be working 4 days. So I'm working Monday, Tuesday, off on Wednesday, then working on Thursday, Friday. So which means that my week is packed. I might not have enough time to do a live stream. And my finishing time, like I said to you guys, my finishing time I've changed my working pattern, which means that I do 3 weeks of 3 days and 1 week of 4 days, and I now work from half 7 till 9 o'clock. So that my working pattern has changed. So I felt I'll just do this live stream now so I can have the rest of the evening to myself. So today we're going to be talking about this lady. She was the reason why I came onto the live stream anyway. So I found a video of her where she was crying, saying that she's been asked to she's been asked to pull down a post she made talking about Tinubu's government. And I was like, but when did it become, so this is our Instagram handle. I was like, when did it become a crime? Hello, Monica David, how are you? Welcome. Please like and share the live stream. I was like, when did it become a crime in Nigeria to actually talk? I mean, there are so many people who talk against Tinubu's government, and I don't think anybody has been arrested. I don't think anybody has been threatened. So why is this young lady being threatened? Oh, good to know, Monica. I was kind of like, why is she being threatened? Like, is Nigerian government or is the governance in Nigeria now a government where people really can't hear how they feel, or people really can't voice out and say whatever it is that the government is doing? Like, are they actually telling the Nigerians that you can't voice out your concern about your living circumstances or how the economy is in total? Because I don't understand why she was being, So anyway, I saw that video which I'm going to be playing here, like the video that led to her being threatened. Okay, so this is our Instagram handle, and yes, our Instagram is growing. When I checked our Instagram handle, it was at 10,000. Now it's sitting at 11,000. So if you guys take note of that name and go follow her. So let's go to the video that prompted this live stream, okay, or that prompted her being threatened. So here is the video.
If a lot of Nigerians come out and start speaking on what we are actually going through, then maybe change.
So this is the video she made, and she's a NYSC Youth Corp lady. I think she's been posted to Lagos. She's meant to be serving in Lagos. So this was a video she made, innocent video, okay?
This will be made in the government, don't you guys think? And this video, I just want to say to our president, I don't know if there have been any other president that is terrible, but you are such a terrible president. It is so hard. So I'm coming from the supermarket where I went to get foodstuffs, and everything has gone up again. It's just like every single week prices increase. I want to know, what is the government doing about this increment? Is there going to be a particular time where prices will stop going up? Is there going to be a particular time where things are going to go back? Guys, why am I going to get a
Hello, Ford, welcome. And the questions she's asking, or she asked in that video, were genuine questions. Even we, those of us that we are in diaspora, we asked our government, like, why, well, like, inflation, what's going on? Why is a loaf of bread £1.40? We asked our government this question, say in the UK as well. So these are genuine questions that she's asking. And I think every Nigerian should also start asking. Hello, peace, welcome. The Nigerians, like every Nigerian, should start asking the same question. So guys, listen to this video, right? This is a video this lady innocently made. Okay,
crate of egg and they're telling me it is 6.5? It doesn't make any sense that egg will cost 6.5. Like, I literally can't remember when egg used to cost 800. And I'm so overwhelmed because this is literally my first time doing this adulthood thing alone. This is my first time.
baby girl, don't cry. Even me, in my 40s, I am not finding adulthood easy at all. I am not finding adulthood easy at all. So, baby girl, you're allowed, you're allowed to vent. If someone like me, in my age, for over 40, I'm telling you that I am not finding adulthood easy, then you, the Gen Zs, you're allowed to rant, okay?
I'm moving out of my family house. This is my first time living by myself, and not just that, after I left the supermarket and I got home, my security is bringing NEPA bill, and NEPA bill has gone up by 2 times. Like, it's insane. I can't keep up with these bills. I am so overwhelmed and I'm so exhausted. Every single money that I have been making, I'm using it to pay bills. I don't even get to live properly. The craziest thing was, you want to go out to a certain location with your friends, and Uber is about 25,000. Like, even Uber, that we can't even take Uber. It is crazy. Like, why are things so expensive? And let's not even Lagos stinks. Lagos smells like shit. If you say, okay, I want to take a walk, I'm depressed, let me just take a walk, you can't even take a walk. Like, the place smells like crazy. Why does an entire state smell like this? And what is the government doing about the bad smell? Everything is just so overwhelming. You want to start up a business, and now you have to take a loan to start up a business, and the loan, you don't even know if you can actually repay it, because the business, I don't know, I'm just so tired. Like, why is no one saying anything about it? Being an NYSC corper, there's nothing beneficial about this whole NYSC thing. The money I spend on transportation is just more than the alawi the government gives me. Like, it doesn't, I can't keep up. Like, I'm so tired of this bill and I can't keep up. I am overwhelmed and I'm tired, I'm exhausted. It's too much, and I wish that we would start calling the government out heads on. For example, Tinubu, you are a terrible president. Like, what are you doing to help us? What are you doing to help the economy? You are so terrible. I'm so,
like I said, she's asking genuine, real questions. And from all she said so far, I don't see anything she said against the Tinubu government. I don't see any insults. I don't see any curses. I don't see any disrespect. I don't see anything that will warrant her to be threatened. This is somebody voicing out how she feels about the current state of Nigeria. In fact, let's say Lagos now. In fact, or maybe Nigeria in general. So, guys, I want you to carefully listen to her and let me know, from what you've ever said in this video, let me know in what way she has disrespected or maybe in an unruly manner abused the government. So that's why I'm not saying anything. So please listen and let me know what you think about what she said in that video, okay?
sick and tired of Nigerians acting like we are strong, and they say, oh, Nigerians, we are actually very strong. Oh, no matter how much they increase things, we still chest it. No, it is not cute. We are cowards. That is a cowardly behavior. You don't stand to ask people, oh, why is this expensive? For example, MTN, what the fuck is even going on? Literally, I spend over like 20,000 on data in a week, and I'm not even joking. 1.5 data cannot even last me for an entire day. I have to do 1.5 like 2 times a day, which is like 3,000 a day. It is too much. Like, what are you guys doing about it? Like, what is happening? I'm tired of paying bills. I feel like I don't have anything. I feel like I don't have any achievement to call my own. Every single time that I work hard, I'm spending it back in the economy to pay bills, and I wasn't created to pay bills. I'm just really tired, and I just want our money to count for something. And when is the government going to actually start working? Because Nigerians are so classist. Everybody now wants to behave as if they are rich. Everybody is faking wealth. But we are ending up being poor because we are struggling so hard to look rich. We are ending up being poor. So I need us as Nigerians to please start calling the government out. We should be tired of this by now. We need to call the government out. Prices need to start one place. Food needs to start one place. The economy needs to start one place. Like, we are tired. It's just too much. The more you work hard to achieve something, the higher it gets. The dream car that I was saving money for has literally gone double. I can't even afford it anymore. Instead, I'm going to use my money to buy to just keep paying bills. And now house rent is double. Like, I am so sick and I'm so tired of this. And I really need the government to intervene because I am so overwhelmed.
So that was the video she made there. So Monica said, was was she not in Nigeria before? I think she's not in the country before. I think she came to the country to do her NYSC. I really feel for her. It's so touching listening to her. I really don't know the background of where she resided or what she originally came from, but so far from so that was the video she made. That is just a young Gen Z. I don't know how old she is, calling out, obviously speaking, like telling the world, like, like Nigeria, something has to change. She was actually complaining about, bad governance, inflation everywhere, and what is the Tinubu government doing about it. And she's right. Nigerians would rather be crying and smiling, or is that, how do they put it? They would rather be crying and smiling even though they are suffering. So the things she touched up on majorly were mostly on cost of living, being in, like, everything, inflation, everything is rising, and the government is not doing anything about it. At least those of us that we are in diaspora, if wars come to us, government is still going to give us some sort of money. Every winter here, government is giving me £200 every winter towards my electricity cost, because during winter they know we use a lot of electricity. So in Nigeria, if it is possible for sun to scatter you to pieces, if it's possible for sun to melt you as a human being in Nigeria, that government will not look at your side. So this young lady was basically complaining about the cost of living, saying that, oh no, all this have been happening for years. And yes, Nigeria, instead of us coming out to talk about it, we're not talking about it. We are just, living with it. And the more we are living with it, things are getting, even more expensive. That how much is the allowance? I mean, I don't know how much they give the NYC as allowances, but even at that, she said that's not even enough. Electricity bill is doubled in price. House rent has doubled in price. And yes, I think I agree with her, because there's another YouTuber here who was actually looking for accommodation late last year, and she said house rent has doubled in house rent has doubled as well. She complained about NEPA bill, even though they will say you are band A, band B, electricity is not stable. She complained about how Lagos stinks. And baby girl, if you think Lagos stinks, maybe you should change your location. That's just the only thing I've got against what you said there. If you think Lagos stinks, maybe you should change location. So obviously she talked about the fact that she wanted to buy a car she's been saving for, and now she can't buy the car anymore because everything is doubled in price. So this was basically what the girl said. And I think the only thing, because she's a NYC, she's a youth corper, the only thing she said was that Tinubu is a terrible president. That's one only thing that I think, like, okay, yeah, terrible. But then other people, the likes of Very Dark Man, other people, they've called Tinubu worse names. Worse names. So, and I don't think she's done anything wrong. She's heard her views. She's only called out the government, which we all should be doing. But yes, Nigerians are not doing anything about it. So now tell me what this girl has done wrong in that video, that she received messages threatening her. So this is just the video where she was complaining about the fact that she was being threatened. I'm going to play that video, okay? So this was Linda Ikeji posting all of her videos. She's been threatened, so she received a message. So this is one of the messages she received. Obviously, okay, these are people who are saying that what has she done wrong, that she's been threatened. No, let me remove this. So let me play exactly, no insult, just actual questions. Exactly. Abby said, I think things have gotten tougher, and chances are she's not just becoming, well, she's only just recently moved out of her family home to do adulthood herself, and then she's struggling. Maybe, baby girl, you should move back home. I'm just saying. So first said, everybody is faking wealth. That's very true. We are suffering and still smiling. Abby also said, chances are she's been enduring. Exactly. She just, like she said, that, when you get depressed and you want to go for a walk, you can't even go for a walk for fresh air because Lagos is stinking. So you have to stay indoor. And being depressed, staying indoor, it's not the best thing. Peace also said, there is nothing wrong with what she said one bit. She's simply asking the question to be accountable. Exactly. That's basically what everybody have said. So I don't understand why somebody now called her and start threatening her. So I'm going to read the message coming from Abby. Said, I think what's part about this government is how audacious they are. They do nonsense to outface and know they won't be held accountable. Exactly. And I think it's that time we start calling that bullshit. I think the bullshit of see the way we are all standing up as to what is happening in the House of Senate right now. I think we should now start calling every arm of government out that way. We should start calling them out that way. So let's listen to the video of where she told her that she was being threatened.
And how terrible President Tinubu is, and I was crying in the video. So 30 minutes. So guys, yesterday I made a video talking about the Nigerian government and how terrible President Tinubu is, and I was crying in the video. So 30 minutes ago I just received a call from the NYSC board, starting with the secretariat before the LGI. And for the secretariat, for the NYSC secretariat, I'm going to attach what she said, some of the things she said, so you guys will hear.
Are you normal?
I wasn't insulting the president, ma. I was only asking for accountability.
Hold down that rubbish you put there.
Ma, are you threatening me?
Hold down that rubbish. You are not talking to your mate.
Ma, she called me and she was shouting and she was threatening me to take down the video. And in my first mind, I'm like, wait, how did they get my phone number? And then I realized that every NYSC corper has to fill a file with your phone number and your address. I'm like, these people actually have my house address and they know where I'm staying. Exactly. And now they have started calling me first to threaten me. It is so bad that you can't even just speak up about the government because they feel like they have chains to hold you. You're already calling me to threaten me. And this is, I will literally attach what she said so you guys can hear. She was telling me that I was insulting the president. I never insulted the president. I said he's terrible. That is not an insult. It is a statement, and I did not go on and start saying, oh, Tinubu, you're this, you're that. I just said he's a terrible president. And it's okay for a government, for a body to identify that, okay, this person is actually terrible at their job. So why is it a problem that the NYSC government, NYSC secretariat, or NYSC board will call me to threaten me? Like, why is that okay that I can't speak up for something that is directly hurting me? Why is it okay that they will call me to threaten me under 24 hours that I made a video? Why can't Nigeria?
It's shocking though that under 24 hours, just like she said, they found something offensive about their government and they are on the phone. But then when they report a case, Adetoun just reported a case of a girl who was sodomized, a 3-year-old who was being, a 3-year-old was dealt with down below by a head teacher. And the way Adetoun mentioned it, she was like, only God knows how, by the time they treat that girl, only God knows how that down below will look like when she grows older, because the man massacred that place. So just Adetoun is going about everywhere, calling out the governor of that state, and the governor of that state is nowhere to be seen. But in 24 hours, this lady dropped a video calling Tinubu a terrible president, and somebody was straight on the phone threatening her. Nigeria, we are lost. We are lost. And just like I said earlier on, the kind of energy we are putting behind Senator Natasha Uduaghan is the same thing we should be pulling out on every arm of government that messes up, that misbehaves. We call her their bullshit. Because this has been going on for too long. Emilokon. Now, his son, is it his son Remi, or what is his name? That one is already towering behind his father. Nigerian politics is not a family business. Why is it that Tinubu's children are the Yalaji of whatever market in Lagos? Why are they turning everything about Nigerian politics into family business? Why must all Tinubu's children be in politics? Why? So in 24 hours, this young lady has come out to vent, and I believe what she's saying is the same thing every Nigerian youth corp is going through. Not be everybody will be beyond Babolowo. She has said everything that, the same thing that if another 10 NYSC cops would come out right now, they will practically say the same thing. And then a bastard, a non-entity, a low-lifer, a whoever she is, maybe she used her petus to get to where she is in the YSC, whatever, had the audacity to call her and start threatening her. We need to find that woman that threatened her. And I'm super happy that Just Adetomo already said to her that they already sent a message to this lady that she should report at so place or tomorrow. And Just Adetomo has said that she's going to gather people to meet with her at that address tomorrow. That is the energy we should be giving ourselves. That is the energy. Like I said, just as we are all behind Senator Natasha, this lady, that Monday morning, those of you, that address of where she's meant to go is on her page. I don't know if I have it here. Just as Adetomo has said, she's going to raise people to report at that place with her tomorrow. Because at the end of the day, what this girl has said, she's not lying. She is not lying. But let's keep listening to her.
Yes, speak up. Why are they holding us in chains? Why do they feel like everything that we do, they have ways to control us? Let me tell you guys something, NYSC board or whatever. If you guys have come together and you like, maybe you're not calling me one by one to threaten me, that's fine. You can do whatever you want to do. Because I know that you guys already have plans. The one that this one is calling me, the next person is calling me, that's fine. But now I'm putting it out here so you guys will see and you guys will know. NYSC, they have my house address and they're started calling me to threaten me. So in case anything happens, you will be very much aware where the problem started. Because I did not say anything I shouldn't have said. The Nigerian government are not doing anything about the inflation that is happening. And it's causing us to be very depressed. I am depressed and my bank account is going.
Now, I saw a video yesterday that a young lady, she said she wanted to, take a pee by the roadside or something. I don't know, how is it possible that somebody's on the Third Mainland Bridge or whatever bridge, and the woman said she wanted to pee. The woman has been found, Abby. I can't wait to put her on the blast. I'm going to go on Instagram after this live stream. So I don't know how it's possible that you are on the Third Mainland Bridge or in the public transport and you say you want to hiss yourself and they have to stop for you. And yes, it was alleged that lady said she wanted to ease herself, take a pee, and then she jumped. She entered into the water. People, see, this is what is happening. So I saw a video of that lady in the water. I don't know if they'll be able to get her or not. So this lady, I just pray she has loved ones around her to check up on her because she's clearly depressed. She's trying her best. She's struggling. And then now that obviously this is a cause for her, just like Very Dark Man started a cause that everybody are following him now. But this one, they are all going back. They are all raving mad. This is a cause for her. And I would imagine that every young Gen Z, every young woman, or every young Nigerian youth would also behind her and say, no, she's saying the truth. Nothing must happen to her. And the things she raised in that video were valid questions that the government needs to come out and get their shenanigans together and answer the Nigerians. But yeah, Nigerians, we would rather be smiling. We'll be suffering and be smiling. That's what Nigerians are doing now. Like they've actually said, Tinubu, you own Nigeria and do with Nigeria whatever you have. It's sad. It's sad that now somebody can't freely express how they feel, and then the next thing she gets is being threatened. Like, it's crazy.
Going to zero and I still have to live every day, and I'm asking the Nigerian government to do something about the inflation, and instead of me to get a call and say, okay, we are working on it, I'm getting a call saying that, oh, you're very
exactly, she's right. They should kind of like maybe reassure her that, oh, young lady, adult, like, yes, your questions are valid. We understand where you're coming from. We are trying. We are not there yet. That is what she needs. Not shut up your mouth there. Shut up your mouth there. Go and pull down that video. Like, seriously, if anything happens to this girl, Nigerian government will enter Gbese.
Stupid. Why did you do that to Tinubu? Take down that video. You did this, you did that. I just want you guys to know that this is what the NYSC board are doing, and in case anything happens to me, because they have my address, you guys know who to hold accountable.
So you guys heard her there. You all heard what she had to say there. Yes, and people have been clamoring for her. There's another video where I think it's like she wants to start a motion, or she wants to start a mission, and I think there's lights in that mission. So I found another video of her that she did. Okay.
That's why they hate it. Now, I want you guys to think.
Let's start from the beginning.
If we decide that we want to start calling Nigerian government out, don't you guys know that a lot of changes will actually be made in the environment or in the society or in our economy as well? Let me tell you guys something. There's nothing Nigerian government hates more than when external bodies start tapping into our economy. They hate it so much, and I don't know why. Is it because maybe external bodies actually give us funds or something? Maybe that's why they hate it. Now, I want you guys to think back to every time that Nigerians actually spoke up. Is there a time that we spoke up and a change was not made? Like, is there a time? If we decide that we want to run a 30 days challenge where we're going to complain about the economy. We'll keep complaining about the economy.
Yeah.
Do you guys not know that people will start looking into it like, oh, what's
Yes.
going on in Nigeria? Why are people complaining so much? And they will start making changes. Now, let me tell you guys something, you see, we as the Nigerian youth, we don't come close to our parents. This generation we are always blaming. It is because of this generation that we had a stable income. It is because of this generation that biscuit was 15 naira from my primary school until my university. It's because of this generation. They are the ones that fought for that stable government that we enjoyed. They were the youth in their time, and when they had bad government, they stood up to it and they fought for it. Now that it's our turn, people are.
She's absolutely right. She's right. She's right. It's like nowadays the Nigerians we have now are just quiet. You see, by the time we are going back to back, calling them out, going onto the street, calling them out, they will sit up because at the end of the day, the international world, they are not quiet. They see everything going on in Nigeria. They see everything going on in Nigeria, but waiting be their home. When the people for us are not complaining, waiting concern people waiting for diaspora to come and be complaining about, or what was the business of international people to come and be putting their nose. But then when these things go back to back, when Nigerians are actually going out there shouting, putting everything out there, they will have no choice but to know what, come and address us. Come and address us, because if we are not doing that and one person is just doing it, like the likes of Very Dark Man, they don't burn their way. Do you know how many times Very Dark Man has called out EFCC? They don't burn EFCC well for EFCC to call him to come and arrest him. Do you know how many times Very Dark Man has called out police? Do you know how many times Very Dark Man has called out lots of people? You don't have to have a godfather behind you for you to start calling out the Nigerian government. You don't need to have it takes a collection of people. It takes one person to start, and then lots of people who share the same idea, who have the same opinion as you, will join you, and that's how you set up a force. But this lady now, I've seen that in this video here she's made here, she's trying to get as many people on board. And I'm going to take it on myself. Anytime I see something on our channel, I'm going to bring it here. That is my own way of doing something from far off, because I'm not in Nigeria. This is a cause she's trying to start here, and they're trying to shut her down. They're trying to shut her down. Honestly, Abby, when I saw her post yesterday, I was so mad. I was so mad. My husband used to know somebody in the Oga of police, but that person passed away now. If he was still there, I only just need to send a text message to say, that woman, we must find her. I was so mad, like seriously, even here in the Obodo Himbo, that, you know, we know that laws. Do you know how many times this the Prime Minister in the UK has been called several names? Even Kemi Badenoch there, that we know that even Kemi Badenoch is not an ordinary person in the UK politics. Do you know how many videos have been done about her? How many people have been arrested? So I think Nigeria is now trying to shut us up, that we can't talk, and it's not going to happen. Hence why I'm like, people need to clamor behind this lady. People need to go behind her. But let's keep listening.
Commenting in the caption and saying, in the comments and saying, oh, they are going to pick you up. Oh, you think you're Very Dark Man. I don't think I'm anyone. I just think I'm a Nigerian who is suffering, and I'm tired of it. And I need someone to actually come out and say, okay, it's enough, it's enough. Prices will stay one place. That's what I need. I'm sick and tired of this. Are you guys not tired? Number one, in case you guys don't know, go and take a look at Abacha. In case you guys don't know, Abacha was like a president at a particular time, right?
Yes.
And there was a time where
Like
our parents had to start using something called Abacha stove because they couldn't even get kerosene. What happened to Abacha? I don't need to be the one to tell you. Go and look up.
I use that Abacha stove with my mom. I will go to Magodo Estate there to go and look for wood, because then Magodo Estate was just developing. So all of these houses, when they take off the wood that they used to support the build, they will put all the wood somewhere. I will waka inside. Then you can walk from Shangisha and you will reach into my 12. You can walk from Shangisha, vie into Magodo, vie into my 12. All those dark areas. I will pick woods. If you ever live in Lagos, Nigeria, you live in K to Shangisha area, you will know that there's a shortcut that you can walk from Shangisha into Magodo and into my 12. You will know. So I once cooked on their Abacha stove.
History and know what happened to them, what happened to him. Every single time our parents had the chance, they fought for a better government, and that is why they could use 100,000 naira to raise 4 children, middle class children. Your parents is earning 100,000, you say you're middle class.
But David, we can start from somewhere. We can start from somewhere. I mean, how many people does she know on her own? So if she posts this on social media, there will be other people who might have the same perspective as her, who might have the same drive in regards to this talk as she is, and then they will reach out to her, because I believe that's what she's trying to do on her page. Because I went through her page and I saw some of the videos, I saw some of the write-ups she's reached, like, you know what, dear bloggers, we need to start doing this. We need to start calling out Nigerian government. We need to start calling out their bullshit, because we've kept quiet for too long. That's how Tinubu will go now, and Tinubu will come back the second time again. And so I said that why is Nigerian politics family business? Why?
It's because they fought for it. It reached our turn now. Every time they say, come out and talk about the government, someone will say, Abego, they will kill us, Abego, they will shoot us. We employ those people. It is because of us those people are in power. It's because of you. You voted for them to be in power. They are working for you. If you don't hold them accountable, who is going to hold them accountable?
Exactly.
Who will hold them accountable?
Exactly.
Because we are so used to adjusting to the system that they don't see that there's a problem. If you come out and you speak, there's a problem. They need to hear us and they need to make changes. Now, let me start first. Which state are you located in? You need to start calling out the governor of that state. It's not only the president we hold accountable.
Exactly.
Hold governors accountable.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I made a reference to that case of Just Adetone, that she said she went somewhere that a 3-year-old child, a VJJ, was destroyed by a head teacher. A 3-year-old by a grown-ass man. And Just Adetone was like, she's been calling the governor or whoever representative for that state was that they need an ambulance to take that child to the hospital. That nobody. She's been calling and she was swearing. She was giving Babala Ekpe. She was giving correct cost to that governor. That come, like, what is your consistency going on? Okay, there's a case now, a 3-year-old that has been done to her, and she's trying to get medical support, and there's no one from the department that is responsible for things like that in that state. So that is what this lady is saying. Whatever state you are, you need to start calling out the government. Anything that is not working in your state, start calling out your governors. Don't keep quiet about it. Yeah, she's not going to be the savior of Nigeria, just like VDM is not going to be the savior of Nigeria. It has to take a collection of people to do it. She is in Lagos and she's getting the emotion moving for Lagos. And so she's saying, whatever state you find yourself, you need to start calling your governors out.
Now, let me start with Governor Sanwo-Olu. What's up with you? What's up with you? Like, what's going on with Lagos? Because I live in Lagos State. The roads are terrible. Have you seen the potholes? You're the governor of Lagos.
Can you check Lagos-Ibadan Expressway? They've been doing Lagos-Ibadan Expressway before I left Nigeria in 2004 or 2005. Well, I can't even remember the year I left Nigeria again. They've been reconstructing Lagos-Ibadan Expressway before I left Nigeria. I went back to Nigeria in 2021. That road was more like a death trap. And it was raining. And at some point, I had to tell my taxi driver, like, please park the car. It's not as if maybe I don't trust your driving, because there are lots of cars now with when. You don't even know where to turn to. They drive everywhere with hazard lights. And that day when I was coming back to Lagos from Ibadan, you need to see the heavy rain on that road. At some point, I was like, oh, my driver should keep going. At some point, I became fearful for my life. I said, please, Oga, park. If it is your time, I'll pay you for your time, but I need you to get me to my parents' house safely. Lagos-Ibadan Express Road is a death trap. How many years have they been reconstructing that road? Like I told you guys, it's been 20 years I've been in the UK. So, which meant that 20 years ago, they've never finished doing that Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. And then there's a road between Ikorodu that you can use to get into Abeokuta. I think they call it Taike Road or Taike or something. Even that one, if you stay too long on that road, Amraba will catch you for there.
Are you not on the road, yeah? Are you not driving on the road? Are you not seeing the potholes? There's no drainage system in Lagos. Lagos smells like shit, like I said yesterday. What are you doing about it, Governor Sanwo-Olu? What are you doing about it? Look at the way people are begging in Lagos. Are you not tired? What are you doing about it? What are you doing with the government allocated funds that they are sending to you? Can you come out and tell us, people living in Lagos, so I beg, this is what I've been doing so far. I've been building roads. I've been doing schools. What are you doing about it? What are you doing with the money that they are giving to you? You need to come out and start telling us what you're doing, because we've been keeping quiet for way too long. And I'm urging all Nigerians to come out and speak to, like, is this not tiring? Why am I buying foodstuffs over 200k that is supposed to be worth 50k? Everything is 3 in price. 333. You wake up this morning, electricity is 2.5. Tomorrow is 3.5. Why are things always going up every single week? Why do we have no stable price list? Every time restaurants are peeling paper to add new paper, they'll plaster new paper on top. Now it's our turn to actually fight for the government, and people are suggesting that we should jack from the country. You guys, we are the biggest cowards ever. Because why are we running from country that our parents worked so hard with their bare hands to actually create a foundation for? Why is it our turn and we have to run away from the country? Why can't we stand up and ask these people? We need to hold these people accountable. They need to tell us what they have been doing with the government allocated funds, and they need to come out and start telling us. It's time for us to actually be angry. I'm not angry because I'm very angry. And Governor Sanwo-Olu, you need to come out and tell us what you're doing with government allocated funds for Lagos State. What are you doing? President Tinubu, what measures have you been putting in place that the government or the governors have been reporting to you to tell you what they are doing? Because you alone, you're not the only one, you know. You're not the only one. So when we drag you by the collar, you drag the governors. What measures have you been putting in place to make sure that there's price regulation? We need.
So, guys, everything this lady has said is the outright truth. She has not lied. And yes, it takes one person to start this mission. And then while she's speaking about it, there will be other people who will also share the same mind as her, and they will reach out, and that's how you set up the mission. So apparently, with all these videos, you know, she had like there's more on her. I think this is the 3 videos she has. So obviously, people are like, why is she being, why is she being threatened? So someone here said that a lady posted about hardship in Nigeria. Next day, she was threatened by NYSC board to take it down. Is this even during military regime? People are still talking now. People are still talking. If you people think you are mad, you haven't seen madness yet. We are given NYSC Lagos, headed by Christiana Psalm 124 hours to publicly condemn those involved. So Abby said they've already found the woman or so. So I don't know how through that, but yeah, I'm going to go find her and then I'll bring an update. So yeah, people are like, no, what she said is not wrong. She's not done anything wrong. She's not done anything wrong. Why is it that we can't speak? So our Fav online doc said that the young NYSC member who criticized the president for incompetence has just been threatened by NYSC. If this lady goes missing, get attacked or harassed, the government must be held responsible. Exactly. Nothing must happen to this lady. Please share this everywhere. So just like I said, just Adetomo have said that, when she goes where she's meant to report on Monday, that she's going to raise a set of people to go with her. And that is what we are all about. That is what we should be fighting for. That is how you stand up. When you see a mission and we want that mission, if you believe in it, that is how people will also stand up. So Daniel Rega said, so NYSC can easily cause someone to allegedly make threats over a video. But when coppers get, taken against their wish, they can't put in the same effort to ensure their quick rescue. For where? Good to know. I blame the one calling her. If not me, I will lose all home training. I swear to God, I will lose all home training. I blame the one calling her ma. My respect will have left through the window after such tone. Exactly, because she no be my mama. Why would you talk to me like that on the phone? Like, you are not my mother. Get the F out, man. So Maurice Moye said that NYSC should not be alone. They've told her where and when to resume. Nigerians must be there for her. She speaks for all of us. How can a 35-year-old in Nigeria be living like children? So, like I said, just Adetomu is raising battle, like she's raising people to go with her. So, guys, I've dropped the link in the comment section. If you want to jump onto the stage to come say one or two things, we all have to start talking. We all have to start talking. And like I said, I don't understand when Nigeria has become somewhere whereby we can't really talk or hear our views anymore. It's really frustrating. It's frustrating. Like, a crate of egg. And a guy also, I saw a post from a guy a few days ago saying that in the UK here, when I buy, like, my monthly data usage is 10 gigabytes. By the end of the month, I don't even think I use up to 5 gigabytes. And then how much do I pay? I've got the latest Samsung phone. And I think maybe a month I pay like £45. I've got unlimited calls. I've got 10 gigabytes of data. I don't have to worry myself that I'm going to run out of data. Even when I travel to Germany there, I thought maybe I would have to buy a SIM card in Germany. But by the time I got over, obviously with the time difference, I already received a message from my provider to say that I can use my minutes, I can use my data. And I'm like, oh, all right, okay. Unlike when I went to Turkey, I had to buy a SIM card in Turkey so that I could get the data there. But it was good to know that I'm able to use my data. But this guy was talking about in Nigeria, you put how much data into your phone, you won't even get 24 hours of data. And then you guys all heard what this lady complained about. I wrote it down. She was basically complaining about the high cost of things. And I understand there was a time in Ibadan where I think a certain monarch came out saying that people should sell at the same price. That why, if somebody is selling the same thing that you are selling, why is that one selling at 5,000 naira and you are selling at 7,000 naira? How, like, why is that up? Why is that happening? Why is that happening? So the floor is open for whoever wants to jump onto the stage here. I think this is Abby here. Hello, Abby.
Good evening, Mama Five. Good evening, everybody.
You heaved a sign. Eh? That was a huge sign.
You guys, I'm so tired because it's one thing or the other. And like I said, if I started my own podcast, I will not be allowed into Nigeria. Like they will have my name. If this girl comes close to this border, send her back. No, actually, to be arrest her, not even send her back, arrest her. Because I will not even be as diplomatic as this girl has been. But I will be for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
I think starting from what happened with Senator Natasha up to this point, I wonder if a part of me, it might not be relevant, but a part of me wonders if this girl were a man, would the reaction be the same? Would that woman call and tell her to shut up? I wonder. And I think my anger with the silly senators that spoke up against women, including the president's wife, who is actually a senator, and who has spoken before she became the first lady. She has spoken about her experiences in the Senate House prior to being the first lady. I don't know if anyone is aware. So she has experienced, what it feels like to be a woman in that position.
Yeah.
Same with the silly women, Ireti, and the other one that spoke up.
Yeah, and that woman with the grey wig.
One thing that I have been interested in is women in politics in Nigeria. And I wouldn't say that I've been interested in being in politics myself, but I have always been interested in women in power, period. So I have followed these women closely, even before they became senators. And prior to this, I feel as though they deserved their positions. What they did not understand is that they were not fighting for Senator Natasha. They were fighting for themselves.
Yeah.
Because this thing will still jam you in front.
It's real low.
And the audacity, that's the thing. Nobody's asking you to be selfless. It is a selfish fight. You are fighting for yourself. That is what they don't understand. They did not need to fight for Senator Natasha. They needed to fight for themselves.
Exactly.
And the audacity of this thing to be happening in International Women's Month, the audacity of these women, I'm pretty sure on their social media platforms, they put up posters with headshots that said, Happy International Women's Day, Happy International Women's Month. I'm pretty sure they did rallies. They had all sorts of events that, were focused on women during this month. These women often will come out to say they are fighting for the girl's child. They have a ministry with the girl's child. Something. They are paying X amount of girl children's school fees. And what are you building the girl's child for? Is it for them to face this nonsense? Just leave them alone, because there's no chance of us doing any better if this is where if this is where we're headed. This was going to jam us in front. What's the point of being in such positions and not using it properly? Why are you such a coward? Okay, now, let me tell you what being a Nigerian does. Being a Nigerian makes you smile at things that you should not smile at. I'll give an example. When this thing was happening with Natasha, do you know what happened? I remember thinking to myself, you know what? I don't blame Iretsi. I don't blame Remy. I don't blame any of these people, because what your Nigerian brain makes you do is condition to accept things that you shouldn't accept. I said, you know what? I understand that if they speak up and support Natasha, they will lose their positions too. They will be in the same situation as her. But do you know what I don't understand? Why they could not shut up.
Exactly. They should have just kept quiet. If they don't have anything to do, they should have just kept quiet.
Because me, I'm not a hypocrite. I understand that you cannot speak up. Maybe you're scared. You feel like it's better for you to be there than not be there at all. You've worked so hard to be there. No problem. But must you talk?
And now, then she released a press statement a week after Senator Natasha was suspended. She released it that if they bring the case to the Red Chamber, that she'll be the one to major the program. I'm like, no, you had the chance. You had the chance to be at the forefront of that petition when she spoke up about it. But what did you do? You threw her under the bus.
And this is the thing, like I said, your Nigerian brain unfortunately allows you make excuses for people. Now, to the president's wife, what happened? You came out to say, talk. You have a PR team. Every politician has a PR team. And I'm wondering, so you couldn't say it is unfortunate, what has happened. However, I hope that investigations are carried out. In the meantime, I wish Natasha the best.
Exactly.
No, she did not say that one. She went to talk another. Do you understand?
Three of us women have not been harassed. It's not that I'm for the fact that you're saying that the
Which
three of
is
you have
also
not been
a lie.
Natasha was telling lies. That was what that meant.
Which is also a lie, because this woman has actually recounted her own story. But that's by the way. I also want to say that it's not about, you don't have to believe anything. Don't have to believe anybody. But I just want everyone to remember that as a Nigerian woman, even with the lowest value of men, we're talking drivers, gatesman, you have nothing to gain from saying that you've been sexually harassed. I just want you to, there's no reason to lie. You have nothing to gain.
Exactly. And the woman of that caliber in the House of Senate, and then now they don't have anything else to say to fight that. They are now coming out with a personal life issue. Oh,
Exactly.
six children, different men. What has that got to do with the role she's meant to perform being a senator in the House of Senate?
So my point is, when you want to say that a Nigerian woman in Nigeria is lying about stuff like this, remember that they have nothing to gain. They have a lot more to lose. So why lie? Now, to the current issue, I think my pain here is just how audacious the government has become. The government does not even hide anymore. And it keeps getting worse. They would do things in our faces. It started with NSAS. We saw it happen with the elections as well.
Yeah.
And they do things in our faces because they know there's no one to hold them accountable. Forgetting that we put you in office, you work for us.
Yeah.
I don't like, you work for the citizens. How dare you? That's the thing. The audacity is mind-blowing.
It is. It is
Extremely egregious of you to be put in office by the citizens and feel like you do not owe them any accountability. You work for us.
Yes,
What did this girl do? Okay, yes, again, like I said, your Nigerian brain conditions you to think of certain things. Okay, maybe there's certain words you should not have used. Me personally, I probably would have used worse words, but that's by the way.
Miss, I will have used was what?
But maybe there's certain words that she could not use. She should not have used. Again, this is Nigerian brain speaking, nothing else. But what did the girl do? The girl is frustrated.
She's frustrated. You can see that she's crying, man. Like, if I'm that girl's friend, I will tell her to move back home. Please move back home.
But that's the thing. Some people, home of, I don't even have that option. Some people, some people are from some sort of homes where this is what they are looking forward to, a time when they can move out. Unfortunately, and that's what even annoys me with things like this, is that you think that some people are not even in safe situations, even at home. And then you come out now, your government is now doing the opposite. Meanwhile, you have countries like the UK where the government will even give you house if it comes down to it and stuff. Do you understand?
We'll help you to accept that. I said earlier on that during winter period, I still get like £200 added to my, coming off my electricity bill, because they know winter is cold. Might get -2, might get -3. They give us winter free payments. But Nigeria, if the sun is melting your skin, the government don't go see you. They don't see anybody. And then you see them in all of their big cars, in air-conditioned big cars, living life. And then men are driving on the street.
It's just so frustrating. I don't know what, like I said, I got into a heated conversation with someone to the point of tears about this Natasha thing. Not because of her per se, but because of everything surrounded by it, right? This is an opportunity. We have 3 sectors that build a country, right? Education, politics, and the church.
Yes.
Right? And religion, right? And clearly, I mean, a lot of women that I respect. In fact, I had a conversation with a friend of my mom, and I asked her, she messaged me to say, enjoy your holiday. And I asked her, Auntie, you haven't used your platform to say anything. I'm not going to say her name, but she's a justice of the Federal Republic. So I said, Auntie, you need to say anything. She said, she actually spoke Yoruba. I was, Auntie, remember, I don't understand Yoruba, but basically what she said was, that these things, politics, you just better to leave it alone. Her husband, by the way, is in APC, so her husband is also a politician. So in my head, I was just like, of course. But and I said, when it gets to the point where it's like, I don't want to lose respect for you. She told me, I'm coming to London next year. I said, I will see you when you come back. Shame, ma, bye bye, ma. Because I was ready to actually confront her, where it's just like, what do you mean you cannot speak up?
Cannot speak up.
Same thing with all the mommy geos. The audacity of them to become any small thing. I have Ministry of Marriage, Ministry of Fertility. I never seen.
They're only rearing the female child in Nigeria for marriage.
Exactly. I've never seen any male pastor say that his ministry is fertility or his ministry is marriage. Always there. Now there was no religious woman leader, mommy geo, that spoke up for Natasha.
None.
And again today, there is no religious leader that is going to speak up for this girl and say, leave the girl child alone, because she's still a child. Someone that is doing NYSC is a child.
There's nothing. I'm on Instagram scrolling to. There's nothing from any church.
It's the same thing happened with Senator Natasha now. But any small thing now, Ministry of Marriage, Ministry of Fertility, Wednesday is single ladies' nights. Come, let Mommy Gio speak life into you, into your womb. That's all they know.
Exactly.
And this is a structure that makes the society. These three things: we're failing at politics, we're failing at education, we're failing at religion.
Everything.
What else is there?
Everything. It's so disheartening. It's so disheartening. Honestly. Looking at the things that this lady has mentioned now, I'm just lucky that my sisters are no longer at uni. So, but then even though they go to university, they finish. The one that studied I can't remember what it was. Both of them are graduates. They are not working with their certificates. One is into real estate. The other one is working at the UCH in Ibadan. So, like, tell me, and then when she tells me at salary, I'm like, how can a whole graduate like you be calling that kind of salary? Like, madam, get the hell out of that place, man. She's like, that she rather say, obviously, life is cheap in Ibadan as compared to anywhere else. Hello, Stephanie, please. Life is cheap everywhere else. But what is the use of spending all those years in school and you're not able to get a graduate role or a job that at least will make you, that at least you get your money back? That okay, you went to uni, your parents are able to see the benefit of the school that you went to, like their own returns, but nothing. And now this is a lady serving her country, and she's coming out here to vent her frustration, saying, what, the cost of living, how can she be buying a crate of egg or something for 6,000 naira? How can she want to take a Uber to go out with her friends and she's have to spend 25,000 naira? Like, the price of everything is just doubling up. And
serving her country, a service that, by the way, has no benefit to her.
Exactly.
I don't understand why that thing has not been scrapped.
They should scrap it. I don't know why they are saying it
has no benefit to her, and a lot of people are put in harm's way. They're put in harm's way, having to serve what nonsense country?
Last year, a bus carrying, was it 12 or 24 NYSC, so that 12 of them died in a motor accident?
How about the ones that have to go to the north and face all that nonsense with Boko Haram and them lots?
It's crazy.
Service that has that, and they will pay you peanuts. They said they increase the money. They have not increased it.
How much?
Is it not 18,000?
18,000 naira.
I think they increased one time to 23 or something.
So she will pay rent. She will buy food. 6,000, 18,000 naira. She will buy a crate of egg from 18,000
naira to 23 or something along those lines.
She will pay electricity bill. She will want to do fine girl. And you wonder why that girl was asking Burna Boy for Lamborghini.
No, it's actually it's now 33K. It makes such a difference. Let me tell you what another thing that frustrates me.
Not enough.
You see how this girl is talking. I need to hold my tongue. One goat on Twitter, one stupid Nigerian man. Because this is the thing about this thing as well, where I'm just here sat down thinking about some things happen on Instagram, and I'm just like on social media, and I'm just like, there's no way you people think like this. Do you know what somebody's question was? Why is a corper buying crate of egg?
Number
one, how is that relevant? Number two, if poverty has eaten your brain so deeply that is you cannot understand why crate of egg, like how is that relevant? Like, why is she buying crate of egg?
It's crazy.
That's all a Nigerian man could come up with.
It's crazy.
At a time when you could have backed a fellow youth, that was your only thing. You maybe the reason you cannot buy crate of egg, you've never bought crate of egg, is because of the state of the country. So how about you speak up?
Exactly. Crate of egg, 6,000 naira.
So while we are fighting for stuff like this, we have people like this that this is their mentality. So they don't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah. Mm.
And in typical Nigerian fashion, and this is all of us, this is me, this is you, this is everybody. Typical Nigerian fashion, we'll finish crying today, tomorrow now, it will not be Burna Boy that did something, we'll start laughing.
We start
What
laughing.
is funny?
They don't take Nigerians seriously. That's why
What is funny?
who called us lazy Nigerian youth again? Was it not Trump that called
Was
Nigerians
Buhari now? Because,
Buhari?
because,
Buhari said lazy Nigerian youth. So
because why are we talking about Burna Boy? Is this important in the ground? When I'm talking about Lamborghini, will not be laughing. Kiki, 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 kiki. I'm talking about Lamborghini. When it's not important, there are more important issues. We're not going to focus on Lamborghini.
on Lamborghini. Exactly. In the way everybody was going on, podcasts everywhere, Lamba, that Burna Boy should give her money. Now business they do, that's her business. So pay her. Like, you know what? Not everybody's gonna live that kind of lifestyle. Not everybody's gonna live that kind of lifestyle. And it's so sad, honestly. It's so sad. So this was a post that the girl posted earlier on. Obviously, that so this was when one of the people told her that, oh, hello, I just wanted to let you know a heads up that my local government forwarded your video to our group chat. I was asking if we could identify you. This country is a mess. Everything you said is true. I don't know why she's focused on identifying you. So this was somebody giving her a heads up. And I just wish she had cropped up the name of that person, because they will know who this person was in the group, and they might even go after this person as well. So that's where they started warning her that, you know what, she's been looked after. And then this was a group chat of the, obviously, the NYSC batch, and they shared at the information. So this is where they said she should report to local government Etiosa 3 on failing Monday 10 a.m. prompt. And Adeton has already said she's going to raise some people to go with her. Maybe not for that day alone, maybe for the rest of the week. And if anything happens, they should they should go and put a statement in that the police station that if anything happens to this girl, whoever it is that called her, they will hold that office responsible. In fact, they will hold the office of the NYC responsible until they fish out the person. Like Abby said, I think Abby said they've already found the woman. So this is the address now. So obviously they posted that details in the group chat of the NYC, say that they want to try and identify her, and they've asked her to report on Monday 10 a.m. And then obviously this is somebody that actually went into her DM to go and curse her. Like, is this person not suffering in Nigeria? Or is it not the 5,000 that they gave him that? I've actually gone to go and find that Instagram handle on that handle on Instagram. I can't find it. Maybe he's deleted his page when this girl casted this page. This is probably somebody's boyfriend or somebody's Odogo or somebody's father. This is him threatening her in her DM. Like, only God will help Nigeria. And also somebody here said Lagos State government is looking for you. Obviously, they're giving her the heads up that obviously she should be very careful. I know because my LG just posted about it in our group chat, and they want you ASAP for that video you posted about calling the government out. Like, everybody has the right to call their government out. What's that name? The meaning of that Dele Faro team, what's his name on YouTube? Let them go and drag him now. Or maybe they should start from Very Dark Man.
That's why I said I wonder if a part of this is the fact that she's a woman. I'm sorry. Like maybe I'm overthinking it, but you cannot blame me for for thinking that way, because I hear men all the time speak up about these things and nothing happens.
Exactly.
And also she also doesn't have a huge platform. So maybe because she's a woman with not quite a small platform.
When I went to her page last night, she only had about, was it just short of 10,000? Now she has over 11,000 followers now. She has over 11,000 now. She's gonna be a stronger voice, and I wish and I pray that people would just give her that backing, because this is.
Let me go. I'll be in the chat.
Okay, thank you, Abby, so much. The link is in the comment section. We have another 2 minutes to go. Whoever is going to talk now, you only have 1 minute to say anything. No, I'm rounding up, guys. I just want to be here for an hour. Yeah. So, like I said, just like Abby said, maybe they are doing this to her because obviously she's a woman. They think they could just shakara her and she will enter house. But why look for her? She has every right to hear her views. She has every right to hear how she's feeling about this government. Come, as I mean in Nigeria, they say I go to talk. I go to talk because strongest. I will talk because the way it is, Nigeria is not the way we want it to be. And I was saying that at a time when I left Nigeria 20 years ago. Whatever is happening in Nigeria right now, that was not how I left Nigeria. When I left Nigeria was still better. Now, 20 years after, look at the state of Nigeria. Look at the things happening. Grown ass men touching young children. Like that case of that younger that just Adeto mentioned. There's a video of that girl, how she was damaged on Telegram. I could not look at it because I don't want my emotion messed up. This is a new week. My emotions has been all over the place in the past week. Like I've been through shite, and when I just obviously she was like, oh, click here. I didn't even know that was what they were going to post there. Maybe I was like, no, I couldn't. I don't want anything that will make me like no, because nowadays I see things, maybe because I thought maybe because obviously being a mother myself, I've got daughters. Even now, Abby, wasn't it when I was like telling that my daughter was gonna, I had to go meet her boyfriend. I was like, I'm not ready for that phase yet. Like, I'm not ready for that phase. When your daughter is not saying they want to have a boyfriend, they'll start getting, they'll start getting down and stuff like that. I was like, I'm not ready for that phase. But then I have to think about myself that no, she's of that age. She's of that age. I can't say no, she can't have. And I just have to do what I have to do as a motherly, like, I met the boy and I said, this thing that I'm doing, normally as African parent, we don't do it. But I just want to do it to be sure that I know that you're going to respect my daughter, you're going to treat her well and stuff like that. So anything that's just going to mess up with my emotions, I'm staying away from it. But when I saw this girl's post, I was at church today and I was just full of I was filled with lots of emotions. Like, if this was me in Nigeria, if this was my daughters in Nigeria, would I be happy? And like I said, this lady, I hope she has lots of loved ones around her who's going to check up on her and ensure she's safe, because we had the one, we employ these people there. They should listen to us. They should listen to us, but they are not listening. They are only they're only interested in packing all of their family into the Nigerian politics, embezzling and enriching their pockets. In fact, I'm gonna bring an update as to what has been happening with Yahaya Bello's case. He's gone to court with the EFCC. They've started this case. I'm gonna bring all the updates at some point, maybe a video or something. I'm gonna bring it. These are people embezzling money. All of this money, when they get this money back, where does this money go? So we are not wrong. This young lady is not wrong to call out the government to say she's struggling. Can the government just come out and make things better? But no, somebody phoned to threaten her. It's sad, guys. It's sad, and I hope that Nigeria starts to get better. I'm going to read all of your comments and we'll round up, guys. Okay. And welcome, Cindy Manuel. I've just seen your comment there. Welcome. How are you? Stephanie P said we are all suffering and smiling in this country, and it should not be. It should not be. We should be called, like, you all know how it happens in diaspora. The government mess up, they will start protests. You wonder why when they start protests here on the street, they are breaking shops. Some of them are using the opportunity to loot. It's because they want to put government in basic, because at the end of the day, the shops of the people they loot, now government will pay them. Compensation in a way. Insurance will pay them. We have to be listened to. David Black said, Guy VDM is controlled opposition. Allegedly, is being paid by the Nigerian government. That one, I can't wait for when Ishiyan should open like this. I can't wait. Vivi said, don't be sorry, it's a misogynist society in that country. Stephanie P said, the thing is NYSC has rules and regulations. Yes, I saw a post about that, but from the rules and regulations that they've said, that they've shared, this girl already says to us, also said that she's gone through the rules and policies of whatever it is that it says she's done. It's not in what she's not supposed to do as a NYSC member. So she's not gone against the policies of NYSC, because I saw that post in her story, because somebody said, oh, look at this screenshot of the rules and policy, and she was like, yes, I've gone through it, but what I've said about Tinubu being a terrible president, she's not gone against any rules and policy. Are we now in a country whereby our speech is now being controlled? Our feelings, our emotions is now being controlled, that this, we can't hear our views anymore? Is that the kind of government that Nigeria is running? And they need to let us know, so that we'll know how to stand up to this and make sure that it does not stand. They should not turn us to China, or they should not turn us to South Korea, whereby people there, or in Dubai, where people cannot use internet. Is that now they're down telling us in Nigeria that you can't speak against the government? That, like, please, it's meant to be a democratic government, which means that you open your ears to everything and anything that the people are saying. And you are not meant to speak, or you are not meant to speak against the government yourself. But she's not spoken against the government. She's only asked genuine questions that everybody and their generation have been asking. Like, what is the government doing to? Obviously, she's a youth corper. Maybe for the fact that she spoke out, maybe that would encourage them to add money to their alloway. Maybe she voiced out to say that she's depressed, she wants to buy a crate of egg, she wants to pay for electricity. Maybe with that, if they're a listening government, maybe that would help them in a way to say, okay, she's a youth corper, she's in Lagos. Is there a way we could help our youth corp members, maybe increase their money, or maybe give them some sort of incentives or something like that? That's something a proper sane government will do, not threaten her. Add to her depression, add to her anxiety. Monica said, thanks to that Mama Fire, I didn't even know of this till you brought it up here. I appreciate all your efforts. God bless. Amen. Amen. Guys, I'm receiving super chat. You can super chat me and you can join my membership. Julie Titus said, when are we talking? What are we talking about? When they are already planning to arrest Natasha as soon as she comes out. I saw that as well. They were like, how did she end up at the high PU that she went there as an illegal person? Because obviously they stripped her off of her senatorial roles. But then I just made a video today about the what's it called? The Senate, the committee, the ethics committee. The ethics committee, there was a letter, there was a sheet of those who signed that ethics committee sheet. So it says endorsement. Okay, it says endorsement on it. I don't know if you guys can see it. It says endorsement on it, and it has the names of the people that signed that. Yes, they agree with whatever they are going to punishment they were going to give Senator Natasha. And then I saw a post from Something Times saying now that some of the senators on that list said they did not agree to the decisions they made in suspending Senator Natasha, that sheet of paper was just register. And some of the people are now coming out saying, no, we did not, they did not agree because they did not see the final draft of what was included in the suspension. I hope I'm making sense. So apparently, the people who signed the endorsement to say, okay, they want Senator Natasha to be suspended, they are now saying now that no, they did not agree with that. They did not sign it because they did not see the final draft of what the suspension would hold. So in a way, Senator Natasha's suspension is illegal. Maybe that was what she thought, and then she went to that meeting. So when I saw that post, and I'm going to try and put that link to that paper on my community tab once I finish this live stream. If you guys are interested, you can go read it. So in a way, they are questioning if that suspension was legal or not. Because if the people whose name are on that paper are saying, no, we do not agree with that suspension because we did not see the final draft of what was entailed in that suspension letter. So that signature now, they are now saying, no, that was not their signature, that they did not sign for her to be suspended. So in a way, to me, to the best of my knowledge, a suspension is illegal. So which means she can move as she wants. We will see. We will see. And Vivian said, of course, but when hunger they bite, what do you want an enlightened young lady to do? Well done to her. The culture of suffering and smiling must come to an end, period. Exactly. Vivian, hello, Vivian. How are you? Welcome. There's lots of Vivian here today. And my sister Buhari came to destroy our Nigeria for the positions are under wicked Buhari, but Buhari don't come out now. Buhari don't retire to your own town. Is it still turning the pot of Nigeria? Guys, I hate politics. I hate politics, honestly. Stephanie Peace is replying Vivian say, I support her with my full chest. I'm currently serving in Osun State and I know how hard it is. Exactly, that's why I said I know what. The only thing they could have done was reassure us that say, you know what, it's just a matter of time, it's gonna get better. How long have you got to serve? Maybe put out some incentives. Maybe it's going to be a pack of maybe some kind of provision, maybe bag of noodles, oil, and stuff, like maybe do something like that for them. Instead, you come out to what? To threaten her. To threaten her. So people said they should implement the minimum wage for her. That's why I said also maybe they could have just used that opportunity to increase the halaway with some incentives, maybe free travel. Maybe free travel. Or maybe give food, dry food, oil, stuff like that. Or even give rechargeable cards. Or maybe pay some sort of electricity bill. Some sort of incentive that at least will make it easier for them. No. But what did they do? They came to come and threaten her. NYSC serves no purpose and should be stopped. Exactly. I don't see the need for it. I don't see the need for it. Vivian said, like Abby said last night, I wasn't born to suffer. I was listening to somebody today, and that person echoed the same thing that Abby said, that she did not ask to be born. So why give her? Abby wants to continue to live baby girl life. So I agree with you, Abby. You did not ask to be born. Me, sir, I don't basically make them born me, but them born me and I have to do adulthood. I deserve a healthy and stable lifestyle. Birth rates reducing costs. People cannot afford to care for their babies. Exactly. And also, they need to start giving women in Nigeria, they need to start giving them birth control, because people are still giving birth to children like no tomorrow. They're still popping out babies. And the amount of babies that people are popping, and then you see some babies that are being choked. So people that some babies that have been dropped by the roadside. Like I saw a picture of I think was it on Barrister Street or GSF Foundation, a newborn baby with the placenta, everything still attached to her. Only God knows for how long that baby has been dropped because the placenta area is now starting to rotten. It was just by God's grace that they found that baby. So only Nigeria. In fact, at this point, I don't think God can help Nigeria again. It is we Nigerians. We need to get up and actually fight for what we want. That's the only way. Guys, I'm rounding up, guys. So the last comment said from Vivian, as fertile and resources rich in Nigeria, we are still in the Stone Age. Brain drain, Jackpot, the most popular black country on earth, but poverty is next to none. Like I said, guys, this lady, I'm going to keep tab on her channel, and anything I see on her channel, I'll keep bringing it because all of this has to stop. We have to start calling out our government. They call people here in diaspora, they call out the shenanigans of their governments. You see the way people have been calling out Kemi Badenoch. Trust me, if eventually Kemi Badenoch becomes a PM, that basketball that they'll be giving her will be non-stop. Like the kind of basketballs they'll be giving her. And she will not be the first person that they'll be giving basketballs in politics. So why is Nigeria going different? Now, when you go people colonize Nigeria, why our won't come be? Why Nigeria will come be worse? The white colonized Nigeria, they colonized Africa. You will have thought that we will be better, or at least be operating on the same level. Maybe not on the equal level as Ilu or for Igbo people, but we will be maybe operating on maybe 45% from them. As they are operating on 100%, maybe Nigeria will be like 45 or 55% by them. But no, we are at 0%. Now, before we know it now, they will start campaigning again. Tinubu 2020, what's in? Nigerians, we need to open our eyes. We need to open our eyes, and that lady must be protected at all costs. She must be protected at all costs. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this live stream right now. It's been a lovely journey here. And yes, I think Nigerian government needs to do better. All of these uncultured people in office, they need to do better. You can't just call somebody, can't just voice out their views, how they are feeling, and then you call them to come and start insulting and threatening them. That's not the way to go. We are not in a military government. This is like democratic government. We are supposed to listen to the people. Like we all rightly said, like Abby said, the Nigerians are the one paying you. We are paying you. We put you in office. You're meant to listen and work for us. But as it is now, they are not working for us, so they are working to line their pockets. They are working to line their pockets. It is well. For those of you who are serving, please try and stay safe wherever you are. Okay, it's just a matter of time, and then you'll be out. And I pray that you find your desired job. Okay, and with that being said, this is the end of this live stream. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who have been here. And I don't know, Life with Natu is not here. So Life with Natu is one of my members who are on my membership here. And Habi is also one of my members there. So you can be a paying member on my channel. And it's just a way of you supporting my channel. I think the cheapest on my membership is £2.99 a month. I know I know you love me, that you can give me £2.99 a month, and I think the next one up is £4.99, and the next one up is £9.99 or something. It's just a way of supporting my channel to say that Mama 5, thank you for all you do. And also, if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? So we are currently at 16,400, if I'm not mistaken. We need to get to 17,000 before my birthday in May. It's my birthday in May, so let's get to 17,000 by May, okay? And also, I'm available for collaboration. If you have a small business and you want me to advertise this on my channel, I can do so for a small fee. If you have a product you want me to try out on my channel, I can do it as well. And yes, if you want to collaborate, maybe there's a product, or you want to collaborate on any topic, or if you've got any story for me. Yes, somebody said they've got a story for me. I'm still looking for the best. I don't think I want to give out my number because I really don't know this person and I don't feel comfortable sharing my personal number. I felt like you should be able to give me your story via email or via my Instagram DM, either voice. I think you should be able to do that. I really don't feel safe giving you my personal number for you to give me your story. You have my email. I think it's best you give me the story via email. I think that'll be the best. And if there's anybody who wants to share a story or one or two story with me, in line with what I do on my channel, feel free to DM me on my Instagram handle. My Instagram handle is thatmom5 at gmail, thatmom5, and I'm also on Instagram as thatmom5. My Gmail is thatmom5 at gmail.com. And go follow me on TikTok. I am known as Just Doing Me. I'm Just Doing Me on TikTok. Okay, that's where I share my weight loss journey. And guys, this dress that this dress that I'm wearing, see this dress. The last time I wore it, my chest was my chest was spilling. Look at this. Look at this. The chest is not feeling again. Oh. I wore it this one. I was like, will they not think that I have gone to go and wear somebody's clothes? Look at this dress. I will share a side-by-side picture on my community tab of how this dress used to look on me few months ago. Like my bust area was spilling out. Now look at this today. I might need to go do some bra shopping and dress shopping. Yeah. TMI. TMI. Anyway, on my TikTok, that's my TikTok on the screen there. I share my weight loss journey there. And yes, I have an affiliate. I have an affiliate with this weight loss thingy. So I'm going to be bringing in a video to discuss with you what I am doing and some quotes that you can use. And I'm going to talk about how I've lost. Like I said, I've lost a total of 23 pounds. So I started in December and we are now in March. So I've lost a total of 23 pounds since March. I started as weighing, I think I started weighing 89.9 kg. So I'm down to 76. I'm down to 76 kg now. Yes, I'm down to 76 kg now. I weighed myself this morning and I'm down to 76 kg. So yeah, I'm going to be bringing that video here. I just need to find the right time, the right atmosphere, and I'm still trying to think how to bring the, to schedule the content, because I need to share a few things with you guys, and there's a certain do's and don'ts that I need to adhere to, like affiliate marketing thing. So yeah, I'm definitely going to bring it, and you guys, I'll be bringing you codes, like money off codes, and it's only mainly going to be for those in the UK, because I don't think they ship this product to Nigeria yet, because this product has to be sent in a cold package. So I don't know if it's available in the UK, but I don't know if it's available in Nigeria. But if you want to know more, if you can't wait for me to bring that video on my channel here, go to my Instagram. I mean, go to my TikTok and do just doing me. I've been sharing. I've not. I don't think I've updated. I will do an update this week, but I've been sharing updates in the past few weeks there as to know what I do. Multivitamins, collagen, and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and I shall see you in my other videos. So you guys are going to get one video every day in the next coming week. So guys, if these videos come, please watch, like, share, engage, comment, and I really appreciate it. And yes, thank you guys, and I shall see you all later. All right, thank you so much, Abby, for being a good moderator and for always jumping on here, even when every other person are all hiding away. And guys, please, can you take the like to 20, please? We have 18. Can you take the like the video, like this video, so that YouTube will help me push it out more. Please take it to 20. Currently 18 people have liked this video. Please take it to 20. Bye, Stephanie. Peace. Please stay safe wherever you are. Okay, take the like to 20, please. Take the like to 20. We've got 18. Please take the like to 20. I really appreciate it. I'm going to wait till it's 20 before I go. And you guys can keep staring at me until you take the like to 20. Please take the like to 20, please. Take the likes to 20, guys. Right, okay. You guys are not taking to 20. Anyways, I'm going to go. Thank you so much and have an amazing week ahead, all right? Have an amazing, amazing week ahead. And I shall see you all again, all right? Bye, everyone. Oh, we have 19. Take it to 20. One more like. One more like, please. Take it to 20, guys. One more like. Please take it to 20. Take it to 20, guys. One more like, one more like, one more like. It seems that you guys just want to be looking at my face. 19 of you are still watching me. Please take it to 20. Take the like to 20, guys. I'm looking at it too. It's not up to 20 yet too. Abio Vivian, I don't know why they don't want to give me one more like now. And just take it to 20 for me, please. Now beggar, they beg. Oh, guys, take it to 20. One more like, one more like. One more like, guys. Vivian, they have refused. Let me be going. Let me be going. I'll see you guys later on. And yeah. Bye, guys. Bye, Vivian.